Hi everyone and welcome back to Newegg TV. My name is Paul and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and overview of this monitor from ASUS. This is the ASUS Designo Series MX279. We'll start off with a closer look at the retail box here, and this picture is actually a top-down view of the monitor. That's the stand and this is the monitor. But we'll get to that. This is sort of a designed to be a nice looking monitor by ASUS. But the audio in particular is by Bang & Olufsen Ice Power Sonic Master Audio. This is actually an audio solution that ASUS has integrated into several of their laptops. And it's gotten a lot of praise for being some potent power even in a small package, so they decided to integrate it here into this slim LCD monitor. We also have the Frameless Design, so I'll show you guys that. It's got an extremely thin bezel. The bezel itself is pretty much not there at all. When you turn on the panel, there's a very, very slight indentation from the monitor to the actual side of the monitor, but I'll give you guys a closer look. It's got a very clean look to it. This is an IPS monitor, and IPS stands for in-plane switching, and ASUS has put image perfecting screens here. You can choose either one, I guess. IPS monitors are known for their greater color depth as well as their wider viewing angle. To that end, we have a 178-degree viewing angle. It's also a thin monitor, so it's got an LED backlight providing the backlight behind the IPS panel. Stereo speakers. You have dual Hdmi inputs, and this is Energy Star certified. I'll go ahead and do a quick unboxing to show you guys included accessories as well as package contents, of course. And first off, we have some documentation here. So ASUS VIP member notice. If you're interested, you can go to the VIP ASUS website, sign up, you can activate your warranty over there and that sort of thing. We also have a Quickstart guide here, so this is going to walk you through basic setup and installation of this monitor, and check out all the different languages there, so you should be covered in the vast majority of situations, depending on what language you speak. And sort of also a guide there going over the different buttons on the panel as well. There you go. We also have a power adapter here, so AC wall adapter with cable and a small included power brick. This actually has plastic around the outside, so it does have a glossy finish. It's not quite as dull as that because you're just looking at the plastic, but ASUS logo on top, little Velcro cable tie, that's nice, and that end plugs into your monitor. Other end here, simple three-prong adapter, I should say. These are common with notebooks, so not too tough to replace if you do happen to lose this part of the cable. And then that end, of course, plugs into the wall. For power cables, wait, this isn't anything I was trying to say just now. I was going to say power, and then I was going to say video. This is actually an audio cable. Okay, so for the included Bang & Olufsen speakers, audio cable to route audio from your PC or other audio device over to the monitor. We also have a D-sub cable. These are very common. If you're going to have an older connection, you can connect via the analog D-sub, 15-pin D-sub connector there for an RGB signal. We also have an adapter cable here. Now this monitor, as mentioned on the box, has two HDMI inputs. This is actually DVI to HDMI, so it's a single link DVI connector right there, so you can plug that into your computer most likely, and then HDMI into the monitor to get you a video signal. Bear in mind, no HDMI cable included with this particular model, so you will want to pick one of those up if you don't have one. Finally, apart from the monitor itself, as far as the box contents go, we have the base right here, and its protective styrofoam, well not styrofoam, protective packaging. There it is, and let me get this set up real quick. I'll show you guys how to attach the base to the monitor. So attaching the base is really, really simple. Actually, ASUS does a really good job with their monitors of making base installation on monitors easy because, well, it's a better customer experience, of course. But you simply drop it into place like this, tighten this little screw down, which has a little handle, so you can tighten it by hand, lay it flat. It's got a flathead adapter in there, so you can use that to help back it off if necessary, but that's all it takes. Also, there is rubber coating the entire bottom of this monitor stand. So now we're going to take a closer look at this monitor. First off, I'm going to give you guys a look from the side just so you can see this is a very thin bezel. That's thanks to the LED backlight. Of course, the stand here does have a tilt feature, so you can do -5 all the way to +20 degrees on the tilt. Also here from the side, you can see one of these Bang & Olufsen speakers. I'm not going to do an audio demo today, but I can tell you guys I listened to it, and they did surprise me for built-in monitor speakers. Very good sound out of those. Next up, here's a look at the back back, there's ASUS logo up top. Also, we have all of our inputs and output connectors. So again, dual HDMI inputs, so you can connect your digital connections there as well as audio. Here you have that VGA connector, so you can do your 15-pin D-sub for an analog VGA connection. You have an audio input jack right here. You also have an audio output jack that can be also used for headphones, of course. There is your AC adapter input for your AC adapter plug. Finally, you have a Kensington lock there in the back, so you can lock the monitor down to prevent it from being stolen, of course. And just continuing around the back, we have sort of a nice look at this monitor. Since it is a quite well-designed monitor, it looks very nice. There's your other audio speaker there on the side. And then flipping back to the front, we can see the sort of fit and finish of the monitor. We have a silver panel down here at the bottom to match with that silver base. The base, as well as this panel, has kind of a matte finish. Then you got a few kind of chrome-looking sections like the ASUS logo, as well as the inner part of the ring down there. Now this is a 27-inch panel, so 27 inches from corner to corner. A few more specs on that. It's an IPS monitor, actually IPS, that's Advanced High Performance IPS. Resolution it supports is 16:9, that's up to 1920 by 1080 resolution. Brightness is 250 candelas per meter squared. True contrast ratio of 1000 to 1, 178-degree viewing angle, and a 5 millisecond gray to gray response time. We'll finish off with a quick look at your buttons down here in the lower right. So first off, this one here is a quick fit button, so that's one of the features of this monitor. Using the quick fit button, you can automatically set up view documents on screen in actual size, and you can use that to sort of give yourself a measurement, so that's kind of a productivity feature right there. You also have this button here which can switch between, well, it performs some functions in menu mode, and also you can use it to automatically switch between some of the video settings presets. Menu button here in the middle, as well as up-down arrow keys, so you can use those for volume up and down. You can also use those for brightness up and down. Menu button, we'll jump into the menu for some more advanced features. You get an input select button right here, as well as a power button, a small LED that will light up there when the power is on. And all these buttons are, they're not touch buttons, they're actual physical buttons. They protrude a bit, so as you're feeling them down here, you can feel that you're about to push each individual button. And real quick before we close, here's a look at the monitor with, well, this is just a full white screen. That way you can sort of see how far the actual picture extends as opposed to the just extra extension of the bezel that goes out to the edge. And that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Once again, this has been the ASUS MX279 IPS monitor. I'm Paul with Newegg TV, and if you enjoyed today's video, you can find more on our Newegg YouTube channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time.